This is xmodder077. In this video, I'll be showing you 5 very useful tips to make realistic plane drawings, and here we go. So the very first thing you want to do is to find a good real-life picture to draw off of. A good picture should be clear and have a high resolution so every detail is visible. In this case, plane spotting pictures will be fantastic for you to draw off of. Personally, I recommend a website called jetphotos.com. There's a ton of high-quality plane images there. In order to access those photos, you can go directly to the website to find a picture you like, or simply add the word jet photos at the end of your search to find those pictures. If you're a beginner, I highly recommend you finding side view pictures to draw. This type of pictures usually do not have any weird angles or shades, and meanwhile they show the whole plane clearly. After finding a good picture you're about to start drawing, remember to use rulers all the time. This tip is very simple but very important. You'll need rulers especially for the fuselage of the plane to avoid distorting the main structure of your plane, and also in many other places such as the vertical stabilizers and the wings. The next tip will be building points of reference. Building points of reference means estimating and building relationships between the different objects on the plane. For example, estimating how far the cabin door is away from the windshield. Now let's use this Boeing 737 as our example. When I want to measure the distance between the cabin door and the windshield, I would use the end of the windshield as the point of reference. Then I'll use the width of the cabin door as our ruler. And then we're going to estimate about how many widths of one cabin door is the cabin door away from the windshield. In this case, it's about 2. Applying this tip to your plane drawing can significantly reduce the chances of distorting relative distances between each object on the plane, and make your drawings more accurate. Another very important tip to follow would be building sizes of reference. This one is similar to building points of reference, but you're just estimating the size relationships in between each object. So basically, you're using the size of one object on the plane to estimate the size of another object. In this case, a fantastic example will be using the size of the plane's windshield to estimate the relative size of the plane's nose landing gears. Another good example would be using the height of the fuselage to estimate the height of the engines. These things I just mentioned generally have similar sizes to each other, so it's really smart to take advantage of one object and accurately estimate the size of the other. Okay, the final tip for the day would be coloring the plane properly. Coloring is also extremely crucial, and it can make or break your drawing. When you're coloring, especially when you're using colored pencils, you want to make sure that your pencils are sharpened. Like this one would be good. Also, avoid sharpening your pencils too much, as they'll be broken easily. Next, you want to avoid rough surfaces when you're coloring. When you color on rough surfaces, your coloring will look really rough too, like this one. Comparing to this one, which is colored on smooth surface. And there you can see the difference. Your drawing might have a very good outline, but bad coloring can completely destroy it. Now, if you have any questions or comments about anything in this video, make sure to drop a comment below and let me know. In the next video, we'll be applying those tips to make an actual plane drawing. So if you like this tutorial, go ahead and subscribe to the channel plus hitting the bell to stay tuned for all my future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys again really soon.